Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, my one and only ANET is not even. It's all parts. Like, I haven't even reassembled anything. So I don't think it was my ANET that did anything. This new internet is. Since they buried the cable, I've been having some issues. So. But anyway. That was fun. Yeah. Okay, control. Let's load filament. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, fiber optic wasn't that good at the last place. Okay. Print. With that, workies. All right. So you guys can at least get something other than my ugly mud. Bam. All right. Supposedly, my connection is a 300 by 50. And it's normally been pretty decent. There we go. All right. Baby step was a little out of whack, but you know, hey. Maybe settings to high need to be lowered. What do you mean? Could be this new add-on that I just put in for Mob Crush. supposed to do multi-channel or multi-platform streaming for free. I installed it kind of right before all this, so I wonder. I mean, I didn't tell it to do anything different than normal, but I don't know if maybe just by putting it on, it may have messed up some of my settings. I don't know. Well, at least my Techie Dad Autobot's going well. I guess I'm gonna have to update his logo. But yeah, so finally getting around to like printing some of the bigger prints that I want to do. Mob Crush. It was an ad that came up in my Streamlabs OBS across the banner, and it said that it's a multi-platform streaming. I've got my Facebook one connected. I got YouTube connected. Well, I have a Twitch account, but I don't like ever use it, and I don't even know what Mixer is. So but yeah. Like I said, it's brand new, so I don't know if maybe I might have done something to it. Check out my stream stats. Oh, I guess part of it is saying it's streaming to... I don't know. According to this, I've streamed 3 times already. 1 hour and 3 minutes, 22 seconds, and then I guess this new 2 minutes. Well, I don't always choose to put in new software right before a stream. Sometimes it tells me, you know, I've got no choice. But like this one, I didn't tell it I want you to control my multi-platform streaming. I hadn't even fully set it up yet, so you know. Oh, I know you're just teasing, but still, you'd think that like, well, maybe they're going after the same mentality that Microsoft does. You do it now, and we'll jack it up the whole time, so you don't really get a choice. Who knows? Either way, so yeah, I need to get new pies so that I have enough, or I need a little mini PC, which I might hijack the kids. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one, but I might try to see if I can find like one of those little mini PCs that don't, you know, I don't need a monitor on it. I just need USB ports. So if I get it plus a, you know, a USB expansion, then I could just put that like in the middle of the desk right underneath, and then run all the USB cables from it for the webcams, and then I just have one PC with, you know, multi Octoprint setups under Linux environment, and then just go that way. Or I can do a really, really, really basic Windows XP load, which I still have my old version. That, you know, I could run that, since it'll be a standalone basically, and just run virtual machine on it. Run a bunch of my virtual Pi all on it. That way I can have one instance per machine and just fire it up like I do my my ISP checker and my filament manager. Run them on virtual Pis. So I mean, I've already got the baseline, so I can send it over there and just run a whole bunch of virtual Pi with one USB port you know, allocated for it, and then let that be my media wall for all the computers. So yeah, anyway, has anybody got good ideas or suggestions on doing the wet sandpaper on the model to like do some polishing / get rid of all the support lines? I mean, it's big sheets, 9x11. That's a pack of 7. It was only $3. Harbor Freight, yay! But I mean, they give me a thing of, you know, cut in half sheet, quarter sheet, rubber blocks, third sheet rubber blocks. But is there like a model printable like thing that I should use that would give me better like thing, or do I just make a small piece that's big enough for me to kind of work with my hand and just, you know, keep dipping it and then sand it just with my fingers? I mean, well, most of all my parts have all been mechanical. I'm only finally getting to the point where I'm getting tired of doing mechanical stuff and I can actually do like regular printing, like the whole, you know. Well, yeah, but I mean, a rubber block isn't really going to help me get like his chest. You know what I mean? Like that's, I've already got like a regular, the big rubber blocks. You know, I've got my file for bigger stuff, but I'm talking about like for these smaller nook and crannies. Is there like a better, like, is there a printable design that I should be looking for to make it easier, or just stick with just do it by hand? I guess what I'm curious. Nail file. Oh, okay. I don't know why it's hiding that. That's weird. Oh, very true. Hobby Lobby. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Um, Not necessarily sanding. Well, I didn't look on anything for Thingiverse. I'm just saying, like, I've never really used this wet dry 1000 grit, but I wanna do like a good post processing, you know, like on these lines. You know what I mean? I don't want to like lose a lot of the good detail. The bigger stuff, yeah, I've already got. I just got to print my handle, but I've already got, you know, my big file that's got all four. I mean, 4 sides worth. I mean, I got my 2 big, and then but the sides is actually not smooth. It's actually textured for the file itself. It's more of a machinist file than anything, but it's a flat smooth, and it works great. I just got to get a better handle instead of just my taped on electrical tape, so it wouldn't like hurt, you know. But okay, I think I'll do that then. I mean, I gotta wait till Monday because, you know, they're closed on Sunday. Sounds good. Is there any special filler primer that maybe I should be looking at, or I mean, I want to do post processing on this, but I would also like to keep it to a minimum if I can. I mean, I just want him to look good. I want him to be like up there on my mantle or my little print wall up here. Oh, the sanding sticks. Okay, okay. I wonder. Wonder if this is actually doing multi-platform streaming. Oh, I guess it put some of it directly on a Facebook. Oh, you did see it on Facebook. Okay. Hey, that's pretty cool. Oh, there's my baby girl. Did it post it on my Techie Dad page or my personal page? Oh, it does show that my thing has a video. It's got the live marker on it. Oh, sweet. So it is. Hey, I am dual broadcasting for real. That is pretty awesome. Coolness. I'm liking this plugin. And the fact that it's free, that's pretty awesome. Well, I see the flashes. Okay, so it is moving my face. Okay. So it's about 30 seconds to a minute behind. Yeah, because it just showed me rocking back saying that it was pretty awesome. So it's not super fast, but, you know, hey. Always beta testing, you know? You got to. The market changes way too fast to not be able to beta test stuff. And I figure I might as well, you know, I'm kind of not a super guru, but, you know, I can figure out a lot of stuff pretty quick on a computer. So figure might as well, you know, try it. I learn pretty fast. So, you know, hey. I don't know why it's like cutting off a lot of the links there, Brian. Here, how about this? Hold on. Bam. And Brian, you get hit with a mod wrench. Well, it was only mad at you because I told it refrain from, you know, posting links. I don't know why it needs to ask for permission, but now you got a mod link, so you don't have to worry about it. Yes, with the wrench comes great responsibility. Oh, those are cool. Oh, good night. That's not a bad price. And I mean, I'm only just starting to really get into this post-processing like that, so why were you typing? Anyway, Streamlabs, I'm reading the thing. It was saying that it deleted your link, even though I told it to show it. Whatever. Oh well, if they're at Walmart, I might have to go over there and look at them. That's just right up the road. Yeah, for where I live now, literally the Walmart headquarters, like the senior execs and all that, they live and work like maybe 30 minutes from me. Probably about 15, 20 minutes. Maybe pushing it 30, I don't know. Somewhere around there. Nice, Brian. But then again, Brian, if you're using your Alien 3D pack, if you got it, you've got a tap set. So you can always use that to enlarge the holes. Of course, I guess if you're not really needing to tap them, it doesn't really help you, does it? 34 miles. Well, at least it doesn't close till midnight now. Of course, for how far away it is and being like the only ones, like that Walmart should be a 24-hour. Well, that looks pretty good so far. Oh, so yeah, what else is everybody else up to tonight? Oh, that sucks. They were 24-hour, but then they close. That's Walmart for you. Yeah, very true. Well, I love my tap set. Haven't really used it a whole lot, but you know. One Raz eating dinner. Hopefully it's a good one. Oh, that's cool. Teleprompter box. Nice. Yep. Well, now I have a tap set. Closest Walmart to... Well, yeah, Sean, mine, I would say mine is probably about a mile and a half, about maybe more closer to a mile and a half, mile 3/4 from me. I mean, I can go out of the house to the main part of the road, which is only like one more house over. Cut that over about 6 houses, hit that main road, follow it up past the grocery store, across that main road that's right there, the crossroad, and then there's the Walmart right there. So yeah, probably about a mile and a half, mile and 3/4. Dr. Pimple Popper. Oh, hey, I found this new add-on that popped up in Streamlabs before the stream, and I'm actually broadcasting on Facebook at the same time I'm doing YouTube. Get no love from the wife. Says, oh, good job. Meanie. Nah, she puts up a lot with me. printed a tripod mount. That is pretty cool. Two turns, but 34 miles. That sucks. But I'm sure you don't have a lot of the other issues that, like, us town, you know, in town living people really have to worry about too. So. Wow, 60 to the next closest? That's crazy. But that's the kind of thing that, like, it's only, what, 2 turns but go the opposite direction? Sorry, but yeah, being out in areas like this that's like not as, like, where I just left from, you know, able to be like right by downtown Dallas, right? So by not having as much technology, that's what kind of led me to thinking, okay, well, in the next like 2 to 5 years, it'd be really nice if I could build up an inventory of printers or start working with some companies that maybe would help co-sponsor some cheap machines, you know, stuff that needs to be refurbished, stuff like that, that then we could open up like a little fab lab that, you know, charging minimal amount to hold operation costs, you know what I mean? Basic operation and a little bit of supplies, not a lot of supplies, because I mean, really, filament, we've got a company that's right down the road that I can talk to about even possibly sponsoring or getting at a reduced cost, because we're like not even a 15-minute drive from them. Which here soon I want to buy one of their 3-kilogram rolls. I just don't know if I should do white or gray, but to start doing more like models with, that way I can just crank them out and have plenty of filament that I can do it, and I don't have to keep worrying about all these different colors and, you know, different stuff, and I can use the colors for like accent pieces and things like that. But I'm wanting to get into like more fun modeling, you know. I just need to get the Tronxy back up with the new hot end. I'm waiting on parts for one of the other printers, and then I just got to rebuild the hot end, because I think I let it sit with the move. I think I let filament jam in there in the hot end on the console. So I just got to unfree that, which probably is just a heat gun, or I think the nozzle might be actually worn out, and that's why it jammed. But once I get that, then that one will be back up and running. My E10 still works. I mean, thank goodness I put a BL Touch on it, but I mean, it works. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 working. Then I can get the Tronxy, that'll make 5, and then I can finish the kids' printer finally, so they can have their own and leave me alone. So yeah, and then I got to mount my palette plus, and then I'll be rocking and rolling. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of like little things around here. Like the E10, I actually bought as soon as I moved to this local area for only $100, because the guy didn't even know how to use it. He had it jammed with red filament. It took me like 10 minutes to clear it, and then I was off and printing. Now, he did have bent rods, and that was a whole different thing. But, you know, yes, I know, Scott. It's only 6, and I know I'm a noob. But you got to start somewhere, right? Yeah, I know Walmart's nothing to wish for, but you know, at the same time, my Walmarts are fantastic, and I've got a ton of neighborhood markets as well, because corporate headquarters is like not even 30 minutes north from me. So they make all of these like where the big CEOs can like drive around and actually visit easily. They make sure that they're all top notch. So I mean, it's kind of nice. I don't really have to worry about those. But yeah, I mean, I'm close by Target. Well, actually, a big mall is like not even 15 minutes down the road from me. I got a filament maker that's right down the road within 20 minutes. I got the regional substation for UPS and FedEx right down the road from me too. The only thing I don't have close by is a Fry's. Well, it depends on the store, Scott, because like the neighborhood market only has like 2 to 3 working cashiers, but they've got like 9 to 10 self checkouts, like right in between those two people. So it kind of depends on like what you're talking about. But like a full fledged Walmart, yeah, there's like what 15, 20 lanes that you can do where they have the mix of the express and all that stuff down it. So RCCNC, welcome. Haven't seen your name on there for a little bit. Nice. I never really liked Costco when I went to the one store that I've ever been to. And that was, where was that? Oh, that was it when I was stationed in Hawaii. Everybody wanted to go to Costco, so it was like jam-packed every time. And I hated going there. It wasn't for the selection or bad products or anything like that. It was just so overcrowded due to the area. But there was a Sam's Club, same basic thing, that was right down the street that like nobody was going to. So I went there because it was like the same price for their membership at that time, and I just went there just because I was like, well, I know Sam's Club, it's Walmart. You know, I don't have to like try to guess at what do they carry in stock with a different company. But oh, I guess I didn't see you in there earlier. But cool. Hope everything worked out that you were fixing. Hey, Lightspeed. But yeah, I just wish I had a Fry's around here. Of course, then again, I know my wallet likes the fact that I don't have a Fry's like right here because it's cheap. I don't have to spend all my money at Fry's. Alright, I guess while I'm waiting for that cube to finish, I'll go ahead and start working on the whole body itself. Clean up a little bit. Sorry, doing the deburring tool and the cube cutout hole. Make sure that's not going to be an issue later. Yeah, if you don't have one of these deburring tools with the little curve thing that swivels, you definitely need to get one. That is fantastic. Yep, the cube's done. All right. Let that cool off a bit, and then we'll grab it. Lock that in here. Okay. Yeah, this is actually my grandfather's machinist one. So it actually does, like the whole chamber thing can come out. Let's get it back in. So it does fully extend. And then it'll also, at the tip, you can take the piece out and put it in. Put it in front there. You can put it in the sideways and cut that way too. Working on designing a Bondtech integrated prusa extruder with a mosquito. Probably print it 30 times. So annoying. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. They don't already, well, I guess that kind of answers the question, but I thought they already had. Or was it just, I may be just thinking the bond tech for a Prusa. And then a mosquito for the Prusa, but I guess you're right, I've never heard of one that was both of them. But is there any way to, like, I don't know, take both of the parts individually and just kind of merge them? And then, like, you know, do some bottle cleanup? I don't know, I'm having design issues on a hot end myself because I'm trying to do the one for the Tronxy because of the Cyclops mixing head is now so much shorter than the non-mixing head, but it works better. But I have the bracket and everything for a piece of plastic shot right in my mouth. But I have the mount is for the non-mixing head, and now that I have the mixing and it's so much shorter, like it just doesn't even fit. Ah, yeah, the stock. You're talking about the new version with the optical little lever that moves with the ball in it and the magnets. Oh, I feel you, man. I'm not a good modeler either. That's why I'm struggling on this thing. Scott. I know what would be easy just to get it done, but the problem is I'm too conscious about the rest of the community. Because what I want to design, I want to be able to say, hey, you have the stock plate, here's a print with no mods to the stock plate, and you can now use it. That's the intent of my design, at least. But since I got all these other printers and now a palette, you know, plus the old one to do multicolor, I technically don't need the dual color on the Tronxy anyway. So it's the only thing I don't like about sanding this plastic. It's always like so loud. So yeah, I'm cleaning up my Hulk head that printed. And then I've got the arms printing now, the body block finished. We're gonna, I think I'm gonna try out the wet sanding on this one. Just want to get some of the big chunks already kind of filed down a bit. Apparently, I had some bad overhangs on his nose. Well, Walter did a makeup stream just the other day. I guess he had some a breaker issue or internet basic issue at his trailer, and it like, well, that because he said it was like incredibly hot out there. All right, Tom. Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh yeah, sorry. I just didn't think you guys like wanted to see, you know. But yeah, he had some heat issues in the trailer, and I guess it with that coupled with the weird YouTube behavior the last like couple of weeks, and he couldn't get the stream going. So yeah, we all kind of missed the fun in the country basement. So I'm hoping that they'll do it tomorrow. Well, at least with this model, I get to fully test out like how well the 3D glue bench will work. Still have my sample bottle. Hopefully it, you know, I mean it's completely sealed, but hopefully with all the temperature changes and everything else, it's still good. It'll be really nice. Hopefully I didn't like get it and waste it. All right. It's at least good enough for me for now. Let's see it. Oh. There we go. minus the bottom edge. Get that baby step mistake off. I think the dimensions between the two printers are off, because that's not fitting. Wow. Okay. Well, that sucks. All right, Brian. Hey, do you want to stick around for just a second? Let's we can go, because I'm at 2. Here, we'll give a under 1,000 subs a little quick shout out. Let's see where everybody stands. Brian, good man, 897. Man, you're almost about to switch over to my other page. Carl, holy moly, man. 973. You're about to switch over to my other page. That is fantastic, man. I remember when you hit 500 on my live stream. That's not even that long ago. That is outstanding. Both of you guys. Man, I feel so left behind. Oh, Scott just got one right on stream. That is outstanding. Anybody else going to get a live upload? Yeah, you do need to do videos. But so do I. Speaking of which, if you guys have any ideas for some content videos, I want to start getting into those. I do have a section of like regular computer tech tips that I'm thinking about doing some stuff. But with the printers, it feels like there's so many people that already have all these different videos that it's like, it's hard for me to figure out like what other videos to do, because like every time I get like a great idea, like, hey, I want to cover this, then usually Chris is the one that does it and does it like 10 times better than I ever could. So, but yeah, on the Delta setup, okay. I mean, you see how fast I got that. That actually is the first print since I moved. No calibration, just straight put it out, put it away. Okay. May have to do some of those then. All right, let's hop over to the 1,000 plus. And this is where everybody's at. I might have to shrink these down just a little bit, make sure everybody can read the numbers. Wow, Chris is almost at 15. That is outstanding. So yeah, that's kind of where everybody stands. Again, if you have a suggestion for a 3D printing channel to go on either page, the 1,000 plus, and once this 1,000 plus gets like more people, what I may end up doing is doing like a 1,000 to 10,000 and then a 10,000 and over. So yeah, even Walter's almost at 1,400. That's pretty outstanding too. I remember when he hit, was it 500? Yeah, I think I remember even when he hit 500. I think I've been following him. Man, it might have even been before that. It's like either 300 or 400, I want to say, is like when I first saw him. Apparently I didn't charge my mouse enough. Again, it stopped. Okay. So yeah, if you have any suggestions on other names to put in here, by all means, shoot me an email. I'll check out their channel, and as long as they have some 3D printing related items, such as videos, live streams, then yeah, they'll go up there. See, I even have my son's on there. He's only got 9. Y'all can support him. There's a link on my page over to him. He doesn't do any videos right now because he's been kind of grounded, but you know, hey, we're going to try to get back into videos. I've got all his alien 3D box projects that he's got to put together, print the parts out, and all that jazz. And then we're going to try to do some more like STEM learning stuff. So yeah. Again, if you know of anybody, if you'd like to see somebody, suggest anybody, just shoot me an email with their channel. I'll check them out, and won't be hard to throw them up here. I mean, I like help supporting the community, so it's all good. Man, I wish that cube would have fit on the first try. Guess I'll just reprint it on the other one, make sure all the dimensions are great and the same. Yeah, well, according to this, it's going to need more than just a little. But yeah, probably ought to. It just, even with so crappy a filament. Oh, come on, focus, focus. Focus. Come on. Anyway, I can't get it to do it right now. But the lines, they look so good now on this Delta. I absolutely love printing on it. I mean, I'd venture to say that this is more accurate, and it probably would have been a lot better for the Hulk to be printed on anyway, but I wanted to test out this newer printer and, you know, really get a feel for. I've been using it for a little bit, and I would have done a live stream on it, and I do apologize, but literally it was 4 bolts for the U-frame part for the vertical, 2 on each side, and then the 2 lock-in lead screws for the Z-axis, and then that was it. That's like all I had to do to assemble it. Everything else was pre-assembled, turn it on, and it's just been printing. I mean, I've been trying to really put it through the ringer. I know Teaching Tech did his video review on it and had all kind of issues. I haven't had a single issue with mine, so yeah. Yeah, I like my Techie Dad. Oh, can't even remember what size it's on. And then, you know, of course, you got the big logo on the back. So You know, it's really hard to sand down and file plastic that's already really smooth. Just saying. Making sure these corners here are still rounded over a bit and they didn't get sharpened any with this filing. So, was it Tuesday or maybe even Wednesday? If everything goes right, I should have my Rhino Reel video out, filament review. It's not going to be like a super in-depth review, but it is 2 of their mystery filaments. Should be here on Monday. I have no idea what's going to be in the box, so that'll be fun. Do a record of that, and then we'll print a few little items on that. So if you guys have any suggestion on some test objects other than benchy, I'm sorry, I refuse to print a benchy. I think it personally is just way overdone, and I don't want a lot of boats everywhere. I'll leave Chris to do the boats. But if you had some other like for real stuff to print, not like super huge, but maybe something that would be good like on a Delta, or I guess we can put the Ortur 4 back through its paces too. But again, it's mystery filament, so I don't know what color it is, but it is going to be PLA based, since that's basically what the company sells. So we'll have to check out the video come, like I said, hopefully either Tuesday night or Wednesday is the plan. So alright, let's see if that fits now. There's the connector there. Okay, that starts to go in. I guess it's the Hulk needs a little bit of filing down there too. That's hard to file in a very shallow hole like that. I may have to pull out the Dremel after the stream is over. It's hard to see, but there's the handle, MC. Alright, there. It's not too far away. I just need to find a good place to mount. So here's the idea that I was thinking. Let me take a break for this for a second. Ugh. So it almost perfectly fits between the very top edge of the top board up here and the bottom edge of the wood. I mean, it fits almost perfectly centered. So I was thinking right there, well, not literally right in the middle. I'm thinking like off, you know, on the side right here, so that it's kind of out of the way, so you know I can work right there in the middle and I don't have to like hit anything. So I'm thinking like that. But at the same time, I'm almost thinking of tweaking the base and like maybe making it thicker, but where it's not going to have to be that weird, you know, that weird printing problem we had. I think I want to reprint like so it'll be thicker, so when I can put the nail in it, like, because this is so flimsy right now, and it's a little crunchy because it never was like really that great. But the pegs are great, and the words came out great. It's just the rest of it. I think when I was in a rush to print it that time, I don't think I did a great job. True, I probably need to use it to grind the cube or to do the cube. That, and I need to go around to like some of the Goodwills around here and see if I can find any of the old lamp arms that are a lot like these webcam arms, so I can mount some of the. I want to do a top down on this desk webcam, and then I was thinking of doing one. God, of course you can't see it. I want to do one where it comes off of the top center, like right underneath that edge, and like have it like almost like a U-arm bracket that'll come out, so I can do top down on the workbench itself. You know, so when I'm working over there, you know, I can do live stream and it won't be this camera, it can just be that one showing the top down. So like if I do a live build, which I'm hoping to do more of, and or even just like a tear down build, then I can do a top, you know, while I'm looking at that. I know mic booms, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to check out Goodwill, see if I can get them like dirt cheap. But so far, everybody that wants to, I found a really good one. I think it was the link that Walter sent on Amazon was only like 25 bucks. So if nothing else, I mean, I'll go that route. But again, if I can go to Goodwill and find one for 5 bucks, I'd rather spend 5 bucks. Of course, then again, I have 3D printers. I have filament. I did see it was a magnetic phone holder that was like the rounded with the screw arms, that like every section had a screw that you can lock in. So I mean, if nothing else, I could do that and just print a whole bunch of printed arms and have that be my bit. And since if it's a top down like that, I'm probably not going to move it too often, so I can put a you know, a high mount, top mount, and then a low one that, you know, I can maybe do the regular like desk arm lamp kind of a thing, and do that as like the close up. But oh, okay. Well, that'll be cool if I can find one like that. I mean, today would have been a great day to drive around garage sailing, because my area, geez, man, these people live for garage sales. But alas, I was doing yard work. So maybe next Saturday day I can take a little bit of time and go garage sale, yard sale hunting, and see if anybody's got extra stuff like that. Sorry. Hey, Carl. Area is very okay. Well, I mean, it is packed with all my 3D printing stuff. 3 printers, bunch of parts everywhere, full of crap up there too. I got my filament dryer like operational and working. I mean, it's not running right now, but it can run. I've already got it plugged in. Sorry, just cleaning up this inside of the model. What camera is this? This is my Logitech. What is it? C610, I think, if I remember the number right. It's the same one that I've got on the K280, which is not mounted very well. Let's see if I can get closer. But it's hard to. The arm broke, so I got to reprint that. But it's a pretty decent 1080p monitor or camera. Oh, sorry, C210, right? No, that's not right. Yeah, definitely not the C210. Sorry. Yeah, it's a Logitech. It's a HD version. Hold on. I don't know if I've got the Logitech program on here anymore. Because I found out the hard way that apparently you can't run 2 of these on the same computer. Yeah, I saw that you ordered that 32-bit board. You got it installed yet? Big Tree SKR. Alright, so it's a Logitech HD webcam C615. That's what it is. But you can't run 2 of them at the same time. Apparently the computer does not like that. Ow. Jeez. Gee, Merry Christmas. Man, the way they got this square set up, you have to like line it up dead center and drop that in, otherwise it's not gonna fit. Like it is fighting me at every bit. I can start to get like one side, but I can't get the other. Yeah. Have you already got your shipping notice? If not, I would say cancel it and just turn around and order it from Amazon. Well, I guess you can look and see if there's any other like mounting things that you would need to change, and you've got plenty of time to print it before it shows up. Holy moly. Yeah, that's not going on. Well, that's good. Oh yeah, so far what I saw with that 3018, that looks pretty good. I mean, that really kind of got me wanting to get a CNC. Though I still can't do it in here, and the garage space has got way too much stuff in it right now. So I'd still have to wait on that part of it. That's good. Android box. Is that a TV like Android box? Oh, cool. Sorry, just filing inside that hole again. Trying to see if I can get this cube in before the end of stream. One final side. Nope, I already did that side. Okay. Let's see if that fits better now. Still not. So I'm gonna have to use my my Dremel. Make it a little easier. Let's see. That looks interesting. I wonder, does the cube fit in the bottom part? Oh, so I might have to do the Dremel on both. Well, yeah, that's. I might just. It only took 30 minutes. I might just reprint this cube before spending too awful much time. think I might just reprint it on the order so that it dimensionally it'll be equal, just in case that's the issue. Because then I know that I may need to tweak some stuff on that order because I haven't really tested too much with the dimensional accuracy yet. Oh. But yeah, once I get this thing, I mean, technically I don't need it to line this part up, but I mean, I might as well print it. But yeah, I mean, literally, he's bigger than my head. It's supposed to be a grand total like 300 millimeters tall, so that is pretty awesome. Be a nice addition to the wall. He just looks really cool. Finally got around to printing them. Oh. All right. Well, let's do a. Oh yeah, like that. My wife did that for me. She sent off my logo, did that, and put the basic one on the back. I actually wore that through the Murph this year, which was fun as like that was the best time I ever had, especially being my first one. I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, it's a lot more crowded than I thought, so now I know what to prepare for next year. But yeah, I want to try to even get a vendor table, or at least, you know, like one of the center tables to show off some stuff instead of just walking around, show off the kids' printer that will be done by then. At least show that one off so the kids can have a little bit more fun. Yeah, have a good old time. All right, well, let's do another quick check on the community since Carl, you're here. We'll show you off. There you go, buddy. 107, not bad at all. You're already catching up to me. I was right behind you, then I got ahead of you, and now you're catching up. So it's all good. Yeah, that's the under 1,000. So we got Mr. Brian Vines and Carl from Knack 3D Design about to get over onto my other page. This Logos is catching up as well. And we'll go on to the 1,000 plus. Hey, sure, Carl, if you want to do a giveaway, that would be awesome. That'll definitely try to get you some more sponsorships there. Or subs. That's in the wrong one. And this is the 1,000 plus. And again, anybody watching, if you guys know of people to go on either one of these two pages, by all means, shoot me an email and we'll get them added. The only requirement that I'm asking is they actually have 3D printing stuff on their channel. Even if they've been dormant for a little bit or whatever. But there was a few people that did submit a thing in that, A, they don't have anything on their channel at all, which I don't know why you would be worried about subs to begin with. And two, the other ones that were coming in were gaming channels. So they had like their Fortnite stream. Why, no, you need to be 3D printing related. Like, if you did at least a 1-2 live streams even is fine. You don't have to have like, you know, thousands of home video, you know, regular videos, because I don't even have a lot of them. But, you know, that was the one thing that I had asked for. So, but yeah. That's kind of where we stand on everybody. think what I might do even on mine to put some more video content out, I'm thinking I might do a Streamlabs, like how to lay out multi-screen so you can get all these different like things, as not so you can copy me obviously, but so that you can get an idea of how the process works, so then you can make your own design. And since they update anyway, then you know, I mean, personally, I think Streamlabs OBS was a lot easier to set up than standard OBS, although full OBS does have more features. I think it is a little bit more computer intensive than regular standard OBS. So, or Streamlabs OBS, excuse me. But yeah, so we can look at that. Might be a nice one. You do it. Hey, how's it going, sir? I was just talking about thinking of doing maybe a few videos on like how I did my Streamlabs, how I got multiple pages with like the different layouts and different things and all that good jazz. Maybe get some content. Of course, I need to learn how to do a little bit more of the video editing instead of just relying on my wife to do it, because she's the photographer and has the good eye. So I guess I got to learn from her what to do with videos, so I don't just give her a bunch of, you know, a whole thing of outtakes and then see if she can make it work. So yeah. Oh, so tired. Oop, I just lost my video feed. There we go. Man, you make one change on like the layout of your screen. Like I would hit the maximize button and, and it cut off my stream for a second. Maybe not to you guys, but whew. So yeah. Can I share the UI? Yeah. Let me minimize this stuff real quick, because I got it set where it only really shows like the second screen here. Let me jump that over here and then do desktop. Of course, that's going to look horrible. So don't mind the main part right here. It's showing, you know, a repeat of everything. But yeah, I've got my chat video like what you guys see, but then I can watch the chat through here. Got all my different, I mean, I got a ton of different layouts for all the different like things that I'm wanting to show off. Do I see the Stream Deck on app? I'm not sure exactly what you mean there. But the secondary part of the plugin that I use is actually just this, which is just the chat client. And this is where I used to do the like the giveaways. But now they got a different version that works even better. So this chat bot might be going away.
Should be able to right click on the preview and turn off preview.
Oh yeah. No, I like watching almost what I'm pushing out just to make sure that like everything is going well. But yeah, that's the editor layout. Yeah, if I hide preview and then bring that back over. So, I mean, it gives you a bunch of, you know, different stuff. And like, here's the new giveaway area that you can go to. It's actually really nice. Oop, am I showing desktop? Yeah, so it should be showing this to you. So if I do that, there you go. Now I can see the mini preview. Which app are you talking about? I'm sorry. Oh, if you're talking about the phone, where is? Do I have Streamlabs? Okay, so I don't have it on there. I know what you're talking about, and no, it is not $2.99 a month unless they changed something here just recently. If they haven't changed anything recently, then no. We do max man cam. Come on. So their interface gives you, like, yeah. So I can do the basic controls right here, and then they have the thing for remote control. And I've connected it so many times to see if it actually does it without an issue. Come on. Usually it doesn't take this long. Connection failed. Scan again. Okay, so that happens every now and then. Go to settings, remote control. Come on. Show the QR code. There we go. All right. There we go. And then I've got, yeah, quick push button like Elgato access. I can change any of the scenes, stop the recording, turn on and off mics, cams. So, let's see. So, there's to swap to my K280. Just that quick. We'll go back to the main cam. I can hit for watch simplified 3D. So yeah, free. The only part is it does delink a lot of times, and but it's, as you see, it delinked on me, and I just went up there on the settings, told it to go to remote control, give me my scan code, scan it back in, resyncs, and then I'm good. I can even change the whole theme with push button on here. So if you have it, I don't know if regular OBS does or not. I think that's the one that everybody had and went with Elgato for their little Stream Deck little push button thing, but that was way too expensive. If I remember right, it was like $120 for it. And so far, this thing, all I did was download. Like, you could stream from your device, and then you hit remote control, scan in the API, and then you're good. And then, like, I mean, it's still, I know it's bright, but it's still connected right now, and I can change anything else that I want. I just always forget to do it. Because then the other thing is, like, I'm so still not used to using it, so I'll be sitting there going, okay, what layout do I need? Because it's dynamic and it keeps changing everything, so I forget where things are laid out, and that's just easier. I'm so used to just the web interface, or the actual OBS interface to do stuff, so I forget that I just do it there. Hi, Mia. Hi, baby girl. My dog is so mad at me. She got to play in the mud earlier tonight, and then when she came into that house, or before she could come in the house, I had to spray her down, and she hates the hose water. She hates the hose just moving. I don't think she likes the spray head, even though I put it on like gentle. She just she hates that water. But once she got nice and clean, she was fine. She doesn't mind being toweled off. She kind of likes the attention. She's just a weird dog. All right, so the arms have been going for 2 hours and 11 minutes. And they are 8% done. Said it was almost 12-hour print. So yeah, that sounds about right. It's 8%, almost 10%. But so far, looking great. This little printer can really do well. I mean, I don't necessarily, because I'm so low in the green filament, I don't want to crank up the speed. I mean, it's already going at 75, but I don't want to crank it up to the max 150 and then have to throw away the print because, you know, it messed up something because I got so little green filament right now. But maybe on the next print, I'll crank up the speed and really push it to its limits. I already got the firmware update. I just haven't loaded that yet either. It's supposed to bring a couple other more stability things to it, but personally, some of them, I mean, I got the raw code, not the hex file, and I've been working with the company, and some of the stuff that they turned on, I don't really like, so I'm probably going to turn them back off. Plus, they don't have my filament management script that makes it really easy to do an M600 and enables the M701 and 702, the load and unload scripts that are already built into Marlin, which make it so easy to load filament. But that coupled with my part of the script makes it super easy to configure. And then I've got the same script running on all my printers except for the Tronxy with the Chitu closed firmware, but everything else has it and it works great. So I may do a video on that of how to configure that script, because I don't mind giving it out. It helps the community, makes me more productive. So, but anyway, all right. So it is 10 o'clock. I'm probably gonna get in trouble with the kids because I didn't really tell them good night. But hopefully they're already passed out, so that'll be nice too. But other than that, thank y'all for hanging out. Sorry for the late start. Had to get cleaned up from working outside. Next stream, I should have some kind of camera thing going for this printer, so that we can see, on the deck. I just got to figure out some stuff with either I'm gonna try to get a used PC maybe that I can put back there and do some virtual Pi. That way I can not have to keep buying a Raspberry Pi. We'll figure something out. Huh? Why next week? Oh yeah. Well, no, because I'm supposed to be back at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. True. Okay, so I guess I'll put out another notice, but next week I most likely, apparently I'm not going to have a stream. I've got a business trip that I'm going to be out in New York Thursday night and Friday night, and then fly back on Saturday. So even though I'll be back earlier in the evening, apparently I gotta spend some family time, so no stream. But I will post some updates more about the stuff going on here. And so yeah, sorry to like blow in, only do 2 weeks, one building the bench, then showing it off, and then taking a break again. But you know, it's life, right? So yeah, we'll do a video on the unboxing. Try to get that up as quick as possible, so that hopefully can fill the void. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you next stream. Possibly remote, like 10% chance next weekend. Otherwise, it'll be the week after. But again, thanks for being here. Have a good evening.